The difference between an array and an array list in Java can be thought of by comparing two types of bags. So we can think of this bag as an array. This bag has a limited amount of storage. However, if you look at this bag, this has an unlimited amount of storage. And we would call this an array list. Hence, we would need to know how many things we're packing. So for an array, it would only hold this many things. However, for an array list, we could pack this much. But let's say at the last moment we have some other things to pack. And we could also put this and it would be just fine. While in an array list, if the same situation happened, or my mistake, if in an array the same situation happened, it would not work. So if you look right here, you're going to see that at the top here is an array. Here we have to specify a specific amount of values we want to put into this, and we need to specify the type. If you look at an array list, which is right here at the bottom, we do also need to specify the data type, but we don't need to specify the amount of these data types, the amount of these elements that are going to be in this. And hence, this would have an unlimited amount of options that you can put in, while this will have a limited amount of options you can put in, which is specified by this. Another thing you're going to notice is that there is a red line underneath ArrayList, and this is because you actually need to import this from the Java package. Now, in terms of adding elements, it's going to be a bit different than adding it in an array. So in this case, we would just put arr.list, which is the name of this array list, and we would put add. And then we would add whatever value we want. So let's say we want to add hello. Then we would add a string value to this array list, which is the data type that we are trying to put into this array list. But let's say we want to remove an element from the array list, and in this case, let's say we want to remove hello from the array list. Then we would need to use the remove operator. In this case, we're not actually putting the string name, but we're just putting the index at which this string is that we want to remove. We can also access the elements that we want to display, for example, by using the get operator. At this case, we don't have anything, so let me just add another value. So now we have these two elements, and we can access this 0th element, for example, by using the get operator. So if we just do system.out.println, then this would print out the first element, or the 0th element, as you can see in the console right here. Now if we want to print test, then we would just put one right here and test it. And we would see what the results is. So the main use of the array list would be when you're not sure what the user is going to put, and in many cases you just need a limited amount that you can put into a list.